Hey, welcome to Maximum Bass Speed. I want to do a video today on the role of the back leg. I recently did a video of some very elite MLB players showing you exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. And unfortunately, a lot of softball players are not that interested in baseball videos, but I want to get this across to softball players who just watch softball videos, for the reason being that this is a very important area of a swing that is overlooked a lot. And I hope this video helps you, and I really highly recommend for you not only to do what I call mirror work, look at yourself in the mirror while you're working on any change of your swing, and try to always record yourself from direct opposite side batter's box view, or as close to direct opposite side batter's box view, so you can get a true idea of what's going on. So let's get started here. Now, the thing I want to show you is this. What you see in elite players, what you should see in elite players is this. I'm going to draw a line here in the middle of her leg right here. And you can see that yellow line there, and you can see that there's an angle there. And then you can also see from the knee going down to the shoelaces, there's an angle. In other words, it's not vertical, okay? Now, what should happen is this. Now, pay attention to what's going on here just with the lower body. We're not talking about any other part of the swing, just the lower body. And this young lady here does a very elite job of doing it correctly, okay? So you see here, as she's set up right here, and she's starting to get into her gather. You're going to see here as she starts to get into her gather right here. Watch what's going on right here. So pretty much right here, she's at the apex of the gather. And you're going to see here now what has happened is the middle of her leg is right here. It hardly has moved at all, okay? And you can see this is beautiful job right here from this young lady here. And you can see here, if I go back to the shoelaces, you're going to see that the angle has just remained pretty much the same. Now, this is what you want. This is what you should be doing in a swing. Now, if you do it incorrectly, okay, what happens with players now, what's going on with her swing right now is this. She started like this, okay, and this is pretty much how she's set up, and she started like this, and this is the way she is right here. You can see this, okay, and I'm just drawing it on the side so you can see it a little more clearly. Now, what happens with players is this, and I'm going to back this up, and I'm going to just erase all this stuff and give you a good idea of what I'm trying to say to you here, okay? So here you are in your setup, and again, this is what you should be doing. This is what I highly recommend for you to be doing. So if we go further here, you're going to see here where her thigh is going back, okay? Watch her, just pay attention more to her thigh and her legs, her back leg in particular. You can see right here what's going on. She's at the apex of the gather, and again, you can see that this angle is kind of at a slant like this, okay? Now, what happens with players, okay, that do it incorrectly, what happens is instead of the thigh remaining at this angle is as they go back, they start off like this, like she started at the setup, and as they go back, the back thigh literally gets over the back knee or even beyond it sometimes. I see it even get to this point like this, okay? So what happens when a player does that, okay, now if you think about this logically, okay, and this is the reason why at elite levels, it is so crucial for you as a parent, as a coach, as anyone working with anyone to understand the cause and effect of everything that happens in a swing. Because if you don't know why you're doing it or why you should be doing it, there's a very good chance that when you're doing it correctly, you're not going to know you're doing it correctly. If you're doing it incorrectly, you're not going to know if you are, whether you are or not, and what is it causing. So again, as you think about this logically, you have a player, instead of stopping about right here like she did in the apex of her gather, now the knee's going, the thigh's going this way, this way, this way, even to this point. Okay, now think about how many extra frames you're adding when you're facing an elite pitcher, and then not only that do you get over here, now you're adding extra frames to get back where you should have been at an elite level. And again, excuse me, what also happens when you get the back thigh and the leg to get kind of vertical, you're adding extra frames, but the body has a tendency of kind of popping up to some degree or another. And when you do that, that is also adding extra frames. So you're not only adding extra frames going back into the gather incorrectly, and then you're adding extra frames trying to get back where you should be at an elite level, and furthermore, you're kind of going up and then working kind of down again. So all these things right here that I'm sharing with you, if you follow them, if you pay attention to what's going on in your swing, I guarantee you, you're going to have not only better weight transfer, okay, and I'm just going to kind of show you what's going on right here, but it's also going to help you with your timing. And the reason why is, again, when players are facing elite level pitching, whether it be baseball or softball, you have to minimize what's going on with the body. Now, as far as the upper body, what's going on with their swing, I would definitely change some things, but we're not focusing on that. But along with fixing the lower body and the upper body with things that should be going on correctly, you're going to get yourself to a very elite level in due time. That's one of the reasons why I have my Build Your Swing plan. In all my bonus videos, I talk about a lot of things that a lot of coaches don't even bring up on YouTube. Some do, but a lot don't. Trust me on that. And again, you as a parent or you as a coach, it is crucial to understand that you should know the cause and effect, okay? You should know the cause and effect of everything that happens in a swing so that you know, first of all, how to sequentially build it, which my Build Your Swing plan does, and it also gives you a lot of video footage of things that you will probably never see on YouTube. Trust me on that, because a lot of people who have purchased my Build Your Swing plan, who have received my bonus videos, have mentioned to me they have never seen the stuff that I share with them on my bonus videos and on my Build Your Swing plan video. So again, watch what's going on right here. As she gets into her swing, because she's set up correctly with that correct angle of the thigh, watch what happens before she even reaches the apex of the gather. Watch how her body is starting to work forward, okay? And right here, she's pretty much at the apex of the gather, but you can see here very clearly that this young lady right here has a very elite level lower body mechanics. This is what I recommend. This is what I tell my students to do. Now, the way to get yourself to do this is you must start correctly. And I bring this up all the time. And this is very important to understand as a parent, as a coach, that if you do this correctly, and let me just get the right arrows here so you can see what I'm referring to. If you can get your weight started off in the inner thigh, inside the instep of your back foot, inside of the ankle, okay, everything started this way where you feel that pressure, where there's almost like a wedge, you're feeling leverage, where everything's inside of the middle leg. What that's going to do for you is it's going to allow you that once you lift your front leg up, okay, it's going to allow you not only to maintain this angle right here with the upper thigh that I'm drawing right here in the yellow, and maintain the angle right here that I'm referring to at the setup. It's going to help you to also maintain it and have that leverage and that resistance so your back leg stays where it should be at an elite level. Therefore, before it reaches the apex of the gather, again, watch what's going on with her swing. She's already starting to move forward as she reaches the apex of the gather. This is going to allow you to get your weight transfer correctly, and when you have elite weight transfer, what that does to you, it allows your back pelvis to catch up to the front one correctly and quickly. If you do a correct heel plant, which I do have about 15-minute video just on the heel plant and what the lower body should be doing at heel plant, and you're going to allow your body to have just tremendous rotation as you get into your heel plant, like I said. But that cannot occur unless you get your setup correctly, unless you get that back thigh correctly, unless you get everything as far as the pressure points correctly. So again, just to reiterate, what I would highly recommend for you to do is do some mirror work, record yourself. Do not let your back thigh, do not let your knee get vertical. This is beautiful right here. Again, the angles that you see right here, and this young lady right here is just elite. It's very elite. Okay, you can see these angles here. This is what you want. You want to have kind of a look like this, okay? Like this. You do not want to have a look where your thigh is up and down, and then also between the knee and the foot kind of going down. And then watch a lot of players. If you record other players on your child's team, on any team, I guarantee you're going to see what I just drew there on the left, not what I drew there on the right. Okay, and again, the cause and effect to all this, and my purpose is always to help my audience, help my coaches, so that they can help their players to get their swings to an elite level. It's going going to allow you to minimize extra frames in your swing that are not needed. It's going to help you to catch up the fastballs with the most elite players, and it's going to allow you to have an elite weight transfer, and it's going to again allow you to time the ball better because your body's not going to be moving as much going back and then moving forward and then having to move forward again. I hope this video has been helpful. Again, I have a Build Your Swing Plan with lots of bonus videos you probably will never see on YouTube. And also too, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. And I promise you, if you watch my videos, if you study and apply my videos, you will improve. And I really appreciate everybody watching my channel. I'm very grateful for all of you out there who have emailed me and given me great feedback on everything that they've learned. And also I just want to say God bless everyone and have a great day. Thank you so much.